Hello, it's Laura, and this is Thursday Latelies. This week I'm going to talk about traveling because this last weekend I was able to go home and spend a long 4-day weekend with my parents and a lot of really great friends. And so I guess the first thing that's just been bringing me joy is just spending time with um, some people that I haven't seen in like 5 months. We moved to Austin at the end of December, and this was the first time I got to go home. So it was just so fun to stay at my parents' house and um, spend time with one of my really good girlfriends. We actually spent the whole day together and then had a sleepover one night. And I also got to spend time with some of my mentors um, that just really gave me some good perspective on some things. And I just feel like I'm in a lot better place mentally, um, just to deal with some of the stuff of the move and everything. And I just had such a good time spending some time with my parents. I didn't get to spend nearly as much time as I would have liked, but they are coming down in 5 weeks, so it's not so bad. But it was just so much fun to go on a trip and just get away for a little bit and refresh and just spend time with really good friends. I had a wedding to go to, and so I got to see a lot of people there and just spend time with people that I really miss. And so that really brought me a lot of joy for this week. Um, a couple products, I guess, that I really like when I travel. I will show you the first one. It's this little bag. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these. They are to put all your liquids in. And I don't really travel with a lot of liquids because I just don't like the hassle of it. But I do have some things that I like to take. And so I'm really glad that I was able to find this bag because I'm always so annoyed with having to put it in a quart-sized Ziploc bag because I'll be honest with you, I don't own any. We don't have plastic bags at our house, which I know sounds weird, but we made the switch to like Tupperware and stuff when we got married. So it was always such a pain because I never had one. And then a year ago or so, I started selling 31, which I don't do anymore. But they came out with this awesome little travel bag, and I just felt so sassy with my little travel bag. And being able to just have everything contained was really nice. One of the things that I put in that bag because I can't leave home without it, and I don't ever not have this is this little product called Look Ma New Hands from Bath and Body Works. I could seriously be a spokesperson for this product because every post that I do on my favorite things, this has to be in it. I don't know what they put in here, but it is amazing and it really, really softens your hands. It says that it has paraffin in it, like you know how you do those wax paraffin dips. I don't really know how they can put it in there and you can leave it on your body, but they do, and it's awesome. Um, I have literally a huge bottle in almost every room of my house because I love it that much. Um, the next thing that I really love to have when I travel is my hobo bag. You see this little, sorry, hobo wallet. I love this thing. It's a little pricey, but I got it for 50% off, so I still paid like $60 for it, which was really steep for me, but I think this is the best organizing wallet I've ever seen in my life. So when you travel, I like to put my little boarding pass on the inside of this. Let's see if I can move this back a little bit. So you put your boarding pass in there, you got your license, you got your credit cards, you have everything you need. Um, and then it's got these separate little pouches on either side that you can put like cash in one side and like if you have a lot of credit cards, you can put it on the other side. Um, I only have two credit cards. Actually, I only have one, and then I have a debit card. So I use that side for like gift cards and things like that. But I would say if you can afford to splurge on a wallet, I would definitely get a hobo. Um, because it'll just organize your life. Like you wouldn't even believe how organized you'll be. So it's that thing. And then Another thing that I am really into right now, which I obviously took this on the plane, is this um, Karen Kingsbury. I was never a reader, and then I found her. And oh my word, she just captures me in her stories. I just love to read her books. And so this is actually the second series. So if you're going to start reading her books, you need to start with the Redemption series. Um, because you won't really know what's going on. This is the Firstborn series, so this is the next series after that. But I would definitely recommend if you like kind of like romance novels, but you want something clean. She's awesome. I like Nicholas Sparks. I read all of his books, but they aren't really clean, and so she's a really good alternative for if you like that kind of book, but you don't like all the eh, stuff that's in Nicholas Sparks books. So I'm almost done with this book. I'll probably finish it today. But it's just I love having a book to read on a plane because the trip just goes by so fast. And the last product that I found right before my trip, which I haven't had to look to see if they even sell this anymore, so I'm really sorry if they don't. But it's this lip plumper by Patricia Wexler. I bought it at Bath and Body Works like years ago, and I just I love how glossy it makes your lips look. And I know it probably doesn't actually plump your lips up, but because it makes it so glossy, they look bigger. So if they even sell this anymore, I would definitely recommend it. It just kind of like made me feel so feminine. I don't wear lip gloss really because my poor husband, I don't want him to have lip gloss on him all the time. So when I was on a trip by myself, I decided I'm gonna wear gloss every day, and I loved it. So fun. And I guess the last little fun thing that really brought me joy was literally people every single time I travel by myself. I am sat by somebody who has like really good questions about God, and I never bring it up, but literally every time I fly alone, somebody that sits next to me wants to know about Jesus or just like they're questioning God and they're like trying to discover, themselves and all this stuff. And that happened to me on my first flight on my way home. I sat by this man for 2.5 hours and just got to just talk to him, and he asked me to pray for him, and it was just really a fun time to just encourage him that God really appreciates when we question, and he'll meet us where we are. And it really brought a lot of joy to my trip that we just got to talk about how it's okay to be like questioning your faith and in God and stuff. So that was just I just have such a great week. I wish I could just have this kind of week every single week, but that's not realistic. So I hope that all of you found spots in your week that brought you a lot of joy, and I'm just loving all of the stuff on Beck's Style Diary. So thanks for hosting. See you next week.